What's up, Internet? I am attackslug, and welcome to another edition of The Cold Boot, where I look at brand new games and/or DLC. And today, we're looking at Loadout for the PS4, just launched yesterday as a free-to-play game, originally on the PC from the studio Edge of Reality. So, it said I can just hit fight to fight now, so we're gonna hit fight to fight now. This is a first-person shooter. It's got a campaign, I guess. So we're just gonna hit campaign for right now and launch it. I don't know. So primarily, my understanding is that this game was an online multiplayer shooter, but I did not know it actually had a single player component. I played maybe 10 minutes of it on the PC, like when it came out. All right. So yes, it is certainly online multiplayer and that kind of stuff. And it is, well, I'm sorry, a third-person shooter. I don't want to say first-person. It's a third-person shooter. That guy's name is Xbone, haha. We're on the PS4 here, I should mention. And so we're gonna shoot these peons, I guess. And do this kind of stuff. So yeah, I know this game, a lot of it is customization of your guy and your weapons, and there's crafting and all that good stuff. So I will try to get a bit into that before the end of this video. Now, what I don't know is if... I know some games on PS4 handle it differently, but I don't know if you can play this for free without having PS Plus, as PS Plus is required for online multiplayer. I know some games you can, and some games you can't. I think that's the case. As someone who has PS Plus and has had PS Plus for a long time, and honestly, I don't really care about online multiplayer, but I do care about the free games, I think that having PS Plus is a fantastic thing to have, so I don't see why you wouldn't have it, but I can understand, perhaps, if you don't have the money to be subscribed to multiple game services. I certainly get that. Like, I understand that notion, as I am broke a lot of the time, and obviously the way that I budget my money is perhaps not the wisest thing to do in the world, but be that as it may. We're gonna keep shooting these peons. I don't know how many peons to shoot here. I don't know at what point are there less peons to shoot. I don't know how long this mission is. Xbone haha has disconnected, so nuts to him. I think there are several fine games to play on the Xbox One, but certainly at launch it was deserving of the widespread derision that it got from the wider gaming audience for many, many poor decisions, but I've outlined those in many, many other videos. So, I guess go watch those, if you really care that much, but at the time being, when I record this, in December of 2014, I don't have that much bad to say about the Xbox One. Anyway, that was kind of an aside. We're gonna keep shooting these peons, because that is our mission. I don't know how long this mission is. So it's kind of a weird thing to be calling this a campaign, which is really just more of a kind of a, almost a just defend the base type deal. That's not really a campaign to me. And now I'm half person, I'm bleeding. Okay. When you say campaign in my head, I say, okay, there's gonna be a story here. There's, you know, gonna be cutscenes, perhaps. There's not just gonna be, hey, defend this base against a bunch of dudes, kind of like a tower defense game, but, you know, as a third-person shooter. So, that is what it is. So, if we can, you know, finish this, hopefully, then I will jump into, hopefully, some of the creation stuff. I can see how much the actual, like, they're charging for this stuff. I mean, obviously, you're earning multiple virtual currencies and all that kind of fucking free-to-play bullshit that's in most free-to-play games. My understanding is that the core game of this game is still pretty fun, so you can kind of ignore the more egregious free-to-play trappings. And I certainly welcome any games that go that route, where most of what they want to charge for is all cosmetic, and in that case, you know, who cares? Much like Dota 2, or, you know, that kind of a model, where you can certainly spend money if you want to, but it's not going to really impact your core game experience, which is ideal for getting people to actually want to keep playing your game. How long does that? I mean, it's been almost like 4.5 minutes at this point. I have to wonder how long this goes on for. Throw a grenade there. Do I have grenades? I got a kill before I died, so that's, you know. Defend the ways of aliens. Yeah, I'm doing that. What the hell's prove yourself? 0 of 1. Like, the fuck does that even mean? It's not being very consistent in what it's trying to tell me, which is kind of annoying, to be honest. Not having a clear thing besides, hey, shoot these guys, is not perhaps the best. They're just gonna keep running in here, and we're just gonna keep shooting them, and... Oh, Jesus, that's terrifying. I'm not sure if the respawn feels like it's getting longer or not. It didn't seem this long in the beginning, and now it's just kind of like, here's 10 seconds for a fucking respawn, and that's not cool. That is the opposite of what you want. Did we win? I honestly can't tell. No, there's more guys. There's more guys. Have a grenade. More guys. No. That guy's right in front of me. Hi, guy. Do I have a melee attack? I don't even know. Yeah, it seems like the respawn's getting longer and longer the more that I die, which is, you know, not... I mean, it's a thing to say, hey, get good, but come on. Come on. We're gonna respawn here. I think if I die again, I'm just gonna bail out, because I don't understand what I should be doing here, and that's kind of annoying. I mean, obviously my goal here is to defend the flag, but at the same time, it's been 6.5, almost, it's been like, it's been 7 minutes, and at what point am I done defending this goddamn flag, you know? Is it 10 minutes? I don't really want to go 10 minutes of just more of this. And if it was 10 minutes, shouldn't they tell you that it's 10 minutes? Like, wouldn't that be prudent of them? To say, hey, here's how long you gotta last. Alright, the match has ended. Completed. I don't know what ended the match. I don't know if it was X amount of kills. That guy got MVP. He's gonna, you know, shake his butt here. Like that, because of course he is. I got 11 kills and I died 7 times. That's, you know, not terrible. I don't play a lot of these games, as some of you who watch this channel might know. So we gained a level here. We got some XP. We got some loots, which is part of the virtual currency. We got a reward box, and here we can see the loot. We're gonna open the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? Oh, good. It goes with server. Slug standard. Huh, slug. Haha. Standard timed tri-barrel iron sights. So now we can do weapon crafting. So let's do that. Let us see what that is all about. So you can see there up in my upper right corner, where I'm hoping that my face is not going to be, but it might be. There are coins and there are loots, and I'm assuming that, you know, you can buy coins with real money, and those are worth more, but I could be wrong. Yes, so you change the parts by L1, R1. So here's where our different, change the gun stuff, test the gun. Like, I had seen some of this stuff when I played it for a little bit on the PC. You can go into like a test range here and see what the gun looks like, and, you know, just against fucking dummies and shit. So we're gonna hit options, go back to crafting. I can save the gun when you're happy with it, and it saves the gun. In addition to loot drops of the campaign, you can also get parts from the store using loots that you've earned. So we're gonna go back here. Let's look at the store. That's the most fun part of any free-to-play game, right? Okay. Starter packs. Loadouts, gun slots. So it's an either-or proposition. You can either have 14,985 bloots, which is the in-game currency, or 999 coins, or I guess space bucks. So we hit triangle here to buy space bucks. How much are they charging for it? Alright, so $5, $10, $30, $50. You want 100,000 space bucks, you can spend $100 on this fucking free-to-play game, if that's your thing. Or you can grind out. So that was I did one round of a thing that got me 2,600. So to get this thing that's cost 14,000, do the math there on how many rounds you have to play to actually get that. And that's, you know, one gun slot. You can get avatars that you can only get for coins, so you have to spend money. XP boosts you can do either way. Bombs, actual money. Loot crates, it goes either way. Parts is either way. Parts, and equipment. So that's fun. So let's actually go to our outfitter here, because that's the other big part of this game is the customization. So let's go new outfit. Or no, let's just go to Axel here. Axel. And you can see here on the right, if you want to get rocker hair and blue bandana, that's going to cost you money. If you want to get Wayland hair, that's going to cost you money. So what happens is you pick everything you want, and you customize it, and then you hit save, and hitting save goes, hey, you don't have enough space bucks. Buy some space bucks. You're like, fuck no. Sorry. Not going to save that, not going to buy that. And obviously that stuff, if you want any of this stuff, make your guy look any different, the taunts, the upper body, lower body, all this other stuff, all costs space bucks, which costs actual money. And as someone who does not care about spending actual money on free-to-play games, no. So, let's do one more round of something here. We'll go to the arena, because we can't do a ranked match because it's not in the game yet. Coming soon. So let's do some PvP here, and see if we can get into a match real quick. And that'll kind of be what Loadout is. I'm in the lobby. Stang So Beast. Koopa Stacks 10. These are all fantastic names. It's nice to see when you actually get into a match with oh, I gotta do a thing here. Blitz, whatever. Domination. I enjoy seeing names that don't have numbers on them, because that actually requires some kind of, either you've had this account for a long time, like I've had my account for a long fucking time, or you actually had some kind of an imagination to not put a number in your account name. So kudos to anyone who has an actual name that makes sense. I remember years ago when I had to get my Xbox 360 replaced, and I actually had to call up Microsoft. They were surprised that my gamer tag didn't have any numbers or random X's in it or any of that shit. They're like, wow, I haven't seen what it is in a while. I'm like, yeah, I had my gamer tag for about 11 years now, so, you know, kind of had it for a while. So we're gonna, I guess, keep what we have here, because I didn't spend any money on this stuff, and whatever. So I did add a laser to it, so that's cool. So it should have a laser now. Got a laser gun, and we're gonna capture the most control points. So it is very much Team Fortress 2, for that matter. So we're gonna run here. Screw you, guy. Well, ran out of ammo on that one. I don't know that I appreciate reload on that, it does kind of suck. And I'm on fire. And I'm like, oh god, I'm on fire. And I'm dead. And that guy spent that money, because look at him. He's got fucking, weird blue paint on him. Is that supposed to be a reference to Braveheart, maybe? I don't know. Let's just respawn here. Die a couple more times, and then you'll have kind of gotten the idea. Yeah, capturing. Let's get some points here. Nobody's here. Hey, guy. Sit here and dance. I don't know how to dance. What is the dance button? So there's a lot of health for these games, or this game seems like that the health stuff is actually bigger than, I say, most games. Like, it takes a while to actually die, which is an interesting design decision. And at some point I'm going to find a word besides interesting to describe this stuff. But, bear with my somewhat limited vocabulary. I mean, I am just charred to death. Bear with my somewhat limited vocabulary when it comes to describing things in games that I find fascinating. Or, you know, different. Alright, so dance is the D-pad. And I only have one dance because, you know, I didn't buy any. Because fuck that. And music plays when you dance, so, you know, that's cool. Just gonna run here and try to get this control point. Control point, capturing. There's nobody here. Do. Getting your control point, fellas. Dancing. It's a video game. Do that shit. I should probably stop dancing now. Should probably stop dancing now. I'm probably gonna die again here because this is difficult. Aha, I killed you! Oh wait. Yes. I killed somebody! I consider that a success for video games. As I am not really good at online multiplayer games, that's why I don't usually play them. I prefer to, you know, play games that I can get some... Oh, wow. There goes my... that's... yeah, alright. Legs are gone. That's gory. That's fun. So, that's gonna kind of do it. You get the idea of what this is. There's some weird campaign-ish stuff, in here. Leave game here. Exiting. Bailing out. Sorry, guys. What else is in here? We did that. You can have your loadouts, have your outfits, your locker, inventory, there's a store, credits, and options. So, also, you know, matches for parties being, you know, private, and this weird campaign stuff that, there, you know, some missions here that I guess are about. I mean, if you look here on the right, there's some text that's going to explain, you know, what you're doing and why you're doing it. But it didn't really outline, you know, what the actual goal was, and I didn't have a sense of how long it was going to take and all that good stuff. So it needs a little work, but as it is a free-to-play game, obviously these things improve over time because they're constantly adding new things to it and discovering new ways of trying to get you to spend actual money on their product. But for me, this might be the last time I ever actually boot this up. This is the first time and possibly the last time because I honestly spend too much money on actual, like, physical games that I need to finish to spend time playing free-to-play games that don't have an ending. So, that being said, if you have the PS4 or PC, and you have PS Plus or Steam or whatever, and you think this looks interesting, it is free to play, ostensibly, so go and check it out, and perhaps you'll enjoy it more than I did. But until then, And until next time, I am attackslug, and I will see you next time right here on this channel, and I'm out!